Welcome back to Deep.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Thanks for tuning back into D2 Wrench Works and DIY, guys. And today behind me, I think I might have what is considered the holy grail of hidden bike gems. And not just because it says limited edition. This is supposed to be the model. We have what is a Marin limited edition. Some people mistakenly call this a rock star because it says that on the fork. You look online, you can't find a lot of information. Kind of hard to dig it up. Of course, you know me. I'm always finding out the internet facts on cool old bikes. And this is a 1992 Marin limited edition. That's what they sold it as in the actual like catalog poster and all of that. And one of my favorite things about this is the entire build quality. Number one, steel frame, always a great thing for a budget bike. Always like an excellent starting point, especially because they're plentiful and they can take a beating, man. This is chromoly steel. This is actually on the higher end of the chromoly, which is 4130 typically. This is Tange 900. A lot of people think this is low quality. It actually isn't. This is double butted, so it's going to be for strength and for weight as well. You would have something like a Reynolds 531, I believe it is. That would be comparable to this. The only thing is this is seam welded. Honestly, that gets so complicated if you aren't aware. Just totally ignore it. I even mentioned it. I don't know why I did. But just so you know, that's the only thing that you could really be like a pain about. And some interesting enough, they did a study where like they gave pro riders bikes just like this, like nice steel frame, chromoly mid-range bikes. Not specifically Tane 900, but there's so many other like Columbus and all them other ones. They have similar chromoly. So they couldn't tell the difference between the best, most expensive steel and something mid-range like this. And that's why I think this is like an excellent platform for a hidden bike gem. And not only does it have a really nice, quality setup on the frame set here, the original build set is in the low 20s. I already did weigh it stock in its form as is, with no pedals, of course, because these are clip-ins, and usually you weigh a bike without pedals. The whole build is Shimano 105 altogether. It's actually 1055 is the specific group that is, and this is frame shifters, pedals, crankset, bottom bracket, hubs front and rear, and both derailleurs are all Shimano 105. And don't let me forget one more thing. Headset, Shimano 105. Kind of crazy. This is actually, no surprise, this bike isn't really known, first of all, because I'm gonna imagine it didn't sell that great. It was kind of expensive, and not that many people know about Marin. Marin is actually an American-made company out there named after Marin, California. This is my third one, 2 in the past year that I've picked up that have awesome parts on them. And so if you ever see like an old vintage Marin road bike, you should stop and check it out. Sometimes you might be able to just pay for a whole new build by selling everything off of it, and that's exactly what I'm going to end up doing here. As I mentioned, like the frame shifters, the wheel set, the whole entire shebang is a really, I wouldn't say like sought after, but it's a really nice group set. And for a vintage bike that doesn't have something that's nice like this, a lot of vintage bikes, they come with junk on those crappy steel frames, especially with low ends. This actually indexed on the rear. You hear that? These other ones are usually just like this one where it spins back and forth. This is called a friction. So on the left it's not a big deal, but on the right having a friction can be kind of a pain if you're riding the bike a lot. This is a lot like this Cannondale that I've done a build series on. If you haven't seen that yet, you should check that out. But yeah, I ended up selling a lot of that on there. It had Shimano 600, one step above this. Shimano 105 is the third best out. To let you know, like this is really, it's meant to be a nice bike. Also, brake set. How could I forget that? Shimano 105 full brake set. I ended up actually having pretty much a full parts bin of even, I'm kind of debating where I'm going to go with it. I'm not really sure. We'll see in the end of this video here. But I'm still kind of thinking about it. But I have a really good idea of what mods I'm going to do as it is. One other thing that was like, oh, by the way, I finally found a bike that fits me. So pretty much no chance of me getting rid of this one. Let's hope. I hope I don't have to. But this has 28C tires on it already. And that's like the number one asked question. This one already has them on there. They are a little old. So my plan is to just really get a quick build on this. I wanted to just highlight everything awesome that was on it. The one cool thing too is this bike was literally never ridden. It's as like new as you can get in the group set. There's no wear on the wheels at all. The brakes are like brand new. Granted, the rubber's old, so technically they should be replaced. But I want to strip the whole bike down too, just to see how nice this steel frame really is. You can only really tell when it comes down to weight, just how quality it is, because obviously the lesser quality steel is going to be really bulky and junky. I have a feeling that this is going to be pretty impressive. And I do want to service that Shimano 105 headset, so I'm going to pull the fork out as well. One day, I would like to, if I could find them on a budget. I'm not paying $100 for a carbon fork, but they're hard to find, unfortunately, these 1-inch threaded forks. I would like to put a carbon fork on this and really just like spice it up, you know? I love the funky colors. If you've been on this channel, you know this is something that we always love to build. We love to make, like, you know, our own flavor. I always like to throw a tribute to like what the design guy was thinking back then and what he would do, you know. So, like I said, I got big plans for that. Actually, I think I'm gonna split this into two parts. I'm gonna, oh yeah, these are Shimano 105 brake levers too. This is just standard alloy bars, SR Sakai bars, a chromoly funky stem, and just a fairly nice micro adjust setback seat post on the back there. It's an odd size, 26.8, so I'm going to leave that. I have a couple of vintage saddles, so I'll do something wide and comfy like that. And pretty much everything else is going to go. So that pretty much covers the first part of this Marin, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a real joy of mine to buy. I've been rushing to get all these other projects done because I've been secretly hiding this one. And I mean, the annoying thing is I already have all my parts ready mainly. I do have 8-speed frame shifters. Since this is a free hub wheel, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these wheels because I want to convert it to a cassette style wheel so I could do 8 to 10 speed. So we'll see if I can do, I'm thinking I'm going to do 8 speed, or the only other option right now, I have a full set of Shimano Tourney drifters, you know, combination STI levers. So if I did that, they're 7-speed. We'll see. I'm definitely going to change the wheel. I might just do the 7-speed thing for now and leave the frame shifters alone. I need to think on it. I want to go ahead and just get the bike apart though, get this one video out, show you guys this cool new project we got coming up. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, guys. I am really pushing to hit that 1,000. I'm cranking out videos like I never have before, finding cool projects like this. And I did get my first Patreon recently, a guy named Rupert. Thank you, Rupert, if you're watching this, man. If you do want to support me and my adventures and repair videos and so on, please do that, and I thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.